Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 2K12 and franchise mode with the Detroit Tigers. We are in the month of September, so we're getting pretty close here to the beginning of the postseason, which I will be playing every single day here, just so we can go through and get this done. Because I feel kind of bad here that this has gone a little bit longer than I was originally anticipating. I thought we'd be at the World Series right now, just like in real life. But we are behind. That's okay. But anyway, we're going to go through it here. AL Central matchup here as we go up against the Cleveland Indians. Indians kind of at the bottom here. We're close to the bottom of the AL Central. I am still on top. I've got a 10-game lead over the White Sox. Not how you want to start the game off, though, right here. With a hit that goes into right center. You saw I had Turner on the mound for me here in this one. Can be a good game with him. It can be a bad one. If this is an indication of what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the game, I'm not too happy about it. Now, Victor Martinez is injured. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that here from the last video that I did, but that's going to be something that's going to hurt us because Victor Martinez is great with contact hitting. I always put him at the beginning of the top three, so that way Miguel Cabrera coming up second, who has the potential to hit a good home run as well as get on base. As you guys know, with what he did this year, I thought he was a great person to put at the second spot and then finish it off with Prince Fielder. The last of the big three here, who had the most power in the attribute section. See if we can maximize the amount of runs that we got. And it worked out quite a bit, but it all started off with Victor Martinez getting on base here with a pretty decent, single or a lot of cases, a double as well. So I'll be missing him here in this game. But regardless of how this game goes, I'm pretty confident, though, that I've got the AL Central down, which is nice, meaning I don't have to worry about a one-game playoff between another team. But kind of slow going here in this game for me offensively. I did a couple games before this one, just kind of playing it, getting back used to it. Because with all the different game modes that I do, it's not like when I had started out, when I first got the game, and this was really all I was playing, hitting. Granted, I went through a cold streak at the beginning. Hitting was something I really didn't have to relearn. Or pitching or anything like that. Pitching's been fine. I mean, I'm not worried about pitching. A lot of it's timing and, what pitch I'm going to call it, what particular instance here. But hitting has been a problem for me here in this game. So not looking good here in the first inning. Second inning for me probably won't look too good for us either. But for the Indians, though, they are getting some hits in this game, which you can obviously see with runners on first and second. So that means that with Turner, who already does not have the best pitches to choose from, every time somebody gets a hit, that overall rating does go ahead and decline. So every time that I get a hit, I know that this is hurting me deeply because there's a potential for more hits in this game. It's kind of like a cascade effect here. But oh, here we go, some defense here. Scudero gets it over to Prince Fielder here for the double play. Kind of nice to have that defense early on. You got the guys behind you kind of helping you out here. That they'll do their job. But dang it, another hit for the Indians. They've actually been out hitting me. Again, with the problems that I've been having here, hitting the ball in this game, not something that I'm too surprised about here. But still in the fourth inning, what do you know, another hit. It's going to put runners on first and second once again for the Indians. So we got to get this turned around here pretty quick. Now, I'm pretty rattled here. Don't know why the computer thought this was a great idea, but they're going with a double steal. I'm throwing it over to third. Miguel Cabrera basically takes a nap, waits for him to come over to third. That was just not smart at all. They really could have gotten some runs out of that, but they didn't. Great dive right there. Throw over to first in time. That's what you like to see from a fielder. But since it's not my team, I wasn't too happy about it. But you got to respect that type of athleticism where somebody can just go ahead, dive for a ball. It's going, back at him here pretty quick. Catch it and make a good throw over to first. So I had to go ahead and show that one. Those are actually my favorite type of highlights. Good defensive plays. You don't see too many out of me except when I'm going ahead and diving for something in the outfield or, I got a wall catch or, the double play. That's really all I get. But mad props to the computer on that one. All right, fifth inning, still scoreless. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Now, Turner, besides the amount of hits that he's had, has done a pretty decent job. He has gotten some strikeouts here in the game. And on this 0-2 count, there's another one. So he's getting strikeouts. He's putting the ball in play here. A lot of the outs that we've had, though, have been ground balls, which is something I'm okay with, you know, as long as we get the out. But here's going to be the first run as they're going to tag up, come home. So down 1-0. Of course, that throw's not going to be in time. I feel like I kind of spoiled it. Maybe I could have gotten you guys really excited. Be like, and the throw home. Not in time. Anyway, whatever. 6th inning. Down by 1. Miguel Cabrera up at the plate. Taking this one into the gap in left center. What a great hit this one is. And that's going to end up being a stand-up double for Miguel Cabrera. So maybe this will get something going for us here. Now that I feel the pressure of being down, maybe things will kind of change for me. Maybe I'll be able to go ahead and get some hits, put some runs on the board. Prince Fielder getting a hit that goes into center field. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to bring Miguel Cabrera home. Rounds third. Looks like the Indians are not going to contest that one at all. So I do tie the game up here at 1 in the 6th inning. Remember, we do have Prince Fielder over there at first. So if we get a good hit, maybe able to move him into scoring position. Then we got to get another hit to see if we can go ahead and get the lead. But you know what? It can be done. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen, though. All right, top of the 7th here now. I still have Turner in. Don't know if that was necessarily the smartest call, but I wanted to bring in Aroldis Chapman. And the thing that is so frustrating is every time I get to a game, which I'm like, hey, this would be a good one to post on YouTube, he's always exhausted. I really don't get a chance to pitch that much with Aroldis Chapman. And he was probably, of all the trades that I had, he was probably one of my favorite guys to go after. Another hit up the middle. Both teams have been doing a great job of placing the ball right there, so it rolls into center field. But Alex Avila coming back. All right, 7th inning. Still tied at 1. A good hit. This one going to be caught, but that's going to go ahead and allow me to move over to third, so I'll have runners on first and third. And this will set up a chance for me to be able to get some runs here if I can get the hit. Having somebody 90 feet away from home makes this a piece of cake. And there we go. That is going to be a run. That's going to give me the lead here, 2-1. Still a low-scoring game here at this point, but we still have some baseball ahead of us. We got 2 innings. Anything can happen in 1 inning, so that holds true with 2 innings as well. In fact, you may see more magic over 2 innings. Turner, I appreciate your performance here in this game, but it's time that we go ahead and sit you down. We're going to go ahead and bring in Dotel. I figure that would be a smart call right now, seeing that he can provide some good pitching here for the next couple innings. So hopefully we'll get this game closed out here pretty quick. If I can get some stuff going in the 8th, I'll go ahead and bring in Jose Valverde in the 9th to see if we can go ahead and get it working for us then. But, gosh, not too soon after he comes in, we got a hit. Then we got a pinch runner. Not cool at all. But this is going to be a hit that goes to Delman Young, and now runners are on first and second. Gosh, he was pretty quick, too, getting over there to second. I got to be worried about that. Well, of course, you know, if you've got a pinch runner, you're not going to bring in your slowest guy or anything like that here. But still, absolutely impressed with how quickly he got over there. All right, so now dangerous situation. Am I going to get out of it? 0-1 count. This one going into the gap in right center. My gosh, this is a great hit. Well into the gap. That's going to bring 1 runner home, 2 runners home, and we are looking at a triple. Wow, Cabrera getting it done right here with a triple that goes ahead, and it gives Cleveland the lead now. So everything that I had gone ahead and built up, all the offense that I put together, seems like it's been for nothing at this point. But still some baseball ahead here for us. Still 3-2. Yep, this one going to hit the pole. Santana getting the home run. That's going to be a 2-run bomb. So now the Indians have 5 runs to my 2. And we've only got the 8th and 9th inning to turn things around. So here I was anticipating the Indians can pull something together. They absolutely do that. And now here I am, instead of thinking that I've got this game in the bag, I'm the one who's having to play catch-up now. Not where I want to be here at this point. I understand these things do happen. You know, I can't let it get to me, though. I can't do what I normally do when I get down like this, which is go ahead, you know, try and get big hits and, you know, just do something miraculous to get out of this. I just got to play good baseball, and that's something that I haven't been doing for the first few innings from an offensive standpoint. So I got to sit back, relax a little bit here, and let Dotel go ahead and get his composure down. Jim Leland coming out, talking to him. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a good pitcher, but just his last inning has not been him living up to what I normally see him do. And here I was thinking that, you know, he may be able to close out the game. Now I'm not too sure about it. But Prince Fielder getting a hit that rolls into center field. So we get out of that, of course, here. And now we are in the bottom of the 8th. So I get a chance to see if I can do any damage. And starting off here, these highlights with Prince Fielder, I think it kind of helps us out. Yeah, we've had an out here from Miguel Cabrera earlier. Here we go. Gosh, another great shot that goes into the gap here. That's going to put runners on first and third as we see Prince Fielder now being 90 feet away from home. So with runners on first and third, I'm not going to be stealing second since there are 2 outs. But another good hit that goes into center field, and that's going to bring Prince Fielder home. And again, runners on first and third. So come within 2 now, still with 2 outs. This could be a chance for a great 2-out rally. It all depends on what's going to happen. Now, I'm not going to be able to steal second again. That would be nice. But not going to happen here. That's what's frustrating. Going to be heading over, though. Hit goes into right field. That's going to bring a runner home. But what do you know? Again, runners on first and third. That seems to be the thing to do. So now we have pulled within 1 run. Pretty good 2-out rally here for us. If we can get 1 more hit, the game will be tied at the very, very least. But I'm not able to get that either. So here we are, top of the 9th, 2 outs. Now, Dotel here in the 9th inning has been what I was expecting. He has gone ahead and struck out the first 2 batters. And I'm sitting here wondering, where has this came from? Why didn't you do that earlier? I would have appreciated that at least, but may not be a bad thing. I mean, I had them all warm and everything, though. Anyway, so let's see if we can go ahead and strike out the side of the 9th inning. That in and of itself, I think, would make a great title to a news article here about in the 9th inning, after a bad 8th inning, kind of lets things go, and hopefully we can strike out the side. 1-2 count, not the best throw. That one is a ball. So a 2-2 count now. I definitely am worn out. So the amount of time that I have in between pitches to kind of get things accurate, it's taking a lot less time than what it normally does. So I'm having to get adjusted. Full count, 2 outs. That barely was in the strike zone. That's okay. I'll take it. Austin Jackson opening things up here with a good hit. Remember, we are down by 1 run right now. Austin Jackson, the fastest guy on my team, so you can see with the lead like that, I am headed for second. So, pretty bad throw here. I might have been out, but because of the slide, I can't get over to third in time. So I got to go ahead and run back for second. Now, he's a speedy guy, like I was saying, so any decent hit, I think, could go ahead and bring him home. That'll be the game-tying run here. Here we go. This one going deep into right field, but it is going to be caught, and that's going to allow Austin Jackson to tag up, head over to third, and get there no problem at all. So that helps me out because instead of needing a good hit, all I need is a pop-up here from Miguel Cabrera, and we're bringing him home. But I will also take a hit like this that goes straight into the corner in right center. He's going to be rounding second, heading over to third. So I go ahead and I get 1 run to tie the game up. And still he is 90 feet away from home. And Prince Fielder is coming up next. If he can go ahead and if he can hit a pop fly, we've got this one in the bag. So things really turning around here in the 9th inning. Pretty tense moment for me right now here. As I hope that I can get out of this here with a win and a walk-off hit. All right, so Prince Fielder, he is going to get walked. Not going to lie, that's not a big surprise here coming from the Indians. I probably would have done the same thing. But I'm going to go ahead and use the glitch in the game to my advantage. by allowing Prince Fielder to go ahead and steal second, because the computer never throws over to second when there are less than 2 outs and you have a runner on first and third. So that was a great pitch, though, right down the middle of the plate. I feel kind of bad that I let it go, but at the same time, if my timing was off, I could have gone ahead and hit a ground ball. We'd be looking at a double play. But this is the worst part of it all. Prince Fielder does get injured. It is day-to-day, though, so I'm not too worried about it here. That is going to be a walk-off hit here from Delman Young. So we do come away with the win. I love games like this here where magic seems to happen. In innings 8 and 9, we get the runs that we need to get back into this game here and end up getting the win. This was awesome. Like I said, these are my favorite types of games where I come back and I get the victory. I thought I was going to be down here in this game. I thought I was going to lose. Turns out not to be the case. All right, you guys, you know how much I appreciate you watching these videos here, so I wanted to say thank you again. Do not forget about the competition. If you guys like the Detroit Tigers series, make sure you go ahead and click share for this video. Go ahead and comment on it below. If this is the video that gets the most shares, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick somebody out of random here. And I'm going to let you have a chance to choose between a free Chris Rose or Timmy Timmons t-shirt. So you got to make sure that you share and you comment on it. You guys are awesome. You really are. Thank you so much. Do not ever forget that you guys are awesome. And as always, I hope you guys have